Wakey, wakey.
Welcome back to I'll Make a Stay Out of You, the podcast where I, Phil, introduce Stray Kids to my friend Tom, who does not listen to K-pop.
Well, that's not necessarily true anymore.
That's not true anymore. We're kind of far into this now, aren't we? Yeah. So, how you doing, Tom?
I'm doing good. I almost exclusively listened to K-pop over the past week and a half. I say almost because I had to throw in some Cleopatra from time to time, you know. And also I have a playlist on my phone called The Hat, it's just like it's like a bunch of random songs that like everyone knows but have no place on any particular playlist, you know what I mean? So it's just like it's like all like,
so it's like pulling a song out of a hat. Is that the idea?
Exactly.
I got it. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
You know, like
that makes sense.
Like Milkshake, you know, like that's on there.
The one that brings all the boys to the yard.
Yeah, that the very one. Yeah, and also Honky Tonk Badonkadonk.
I don't know that one. I don't think I know that one. Honky Tonk Badonkadonk.
Yeah.
Okay. We're learning something about Tom's musical taste.
It's not mine. It is clearly. Most of it is like joke music.
Okay.
Fuck shit.
What about
shit stack is
fuck
also
shit
on
stack?
that playlist.
Okay, I was literally gonna ask.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my next question. Is it on there? Like it's got to be on there, right?
It is.
Yeah.
So is Booty Man by Tim the Booty Man Wilson.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. What about Strokin'? Is Strokin' on there?
Strokin's not on there. Oh, you're right.
Oh my god, you gotta put Strokin' on there by Clarence Carter.
Yeah. Clarence Carter. Ooh shit, Clarence Carter.
I'm stroking.
Anyway, we're here to talk about Stray Kids.
We sure are, and here's the thing. Our last episode, we did the whole comeback. We watched all the music videos, listened to all the songs, opened our albums. But then you left for like 2 weeks, and you've been, as you said, you've been on the ship. You've been listening to Stray Kids music a lot.
Yeah.
So
almost every morning, people would like, you know, because we have like our little morning meeting called Quarters, and but like because of my schedule, I was already up. So I've been up. I've been in the space, either like working or reading. Like I read a lot this Saturday. So I'd be like sitting in the back, like with all the lights off, with my little Kindle, you know, just like reading. And then like 8 o'clock rolls around and I'm like, you know what? It's fucking Stray Kids time. And I have this speaker and I can't turn it on during the night because with the wall of like my space, like the back wall, or I guess technically it's the front wall, is a shared wall with a berthing. So it's like right next to where people sleep, you know, like people's like heads are like basically up against this wall. So if I turn on this speaker, because I got this big ass speaker in there, if I turned it on and started listening to music, I would get complaints, you know. So so I have to be respectful of people's sleep time. But
smart.
8 o'clock rolls around, fuck, everyone's got to be up anyway. I'm turning that bitch on, you know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
And then I just start blasting Cheese over, and like the amount of times that I'd just be in there by myself and then someone would walk in and they're like, you listen to this song a lot, don't you?
That's awesome. Oh wow. Yeah, that's funny. You know, Jeanette and I were just talking earlier today because I was just like, because you had mentioned that you'd been listening to Cheese a lot, like while you had like some small amount of cell signal.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? Cheese is the song that caught your attention? Because if I'm honest, I thought you'd think it was too cheesy.
No, I don't know. It's good. it's a fucking banger.
No, it's a great song. I agree. But it's like I always like, it's one of those songs where I'm like, if I show this to someone and we get to the Felix part where he's like, blue cheese, cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
Like, is it gonna like put somebody off because like, but I'm glad to hear it has not done that, and instead it was on heavy rotation. Were there any other songs from the album that you found
quite
particular
a few.
interest in?
Yeah, basically okay, let me pull it up.
Yeah.
Because it's all basically like I added the Noeasy songs to my Skiz Picks playlist.
Nice.
And what I would do is I would start at Cheese because that's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it would get to Wolfgang, I would then like have to get my phone and then click on Cheese again to like restart it.
That's awesome. I've put it back into rotation because obviously I've been listening to the current comeback, but in preparation for this and because we just opened the albums, I was just like, I'm gonna start listening to those again, and like the kids like it, so it's like, yeah, it's great, I love it. Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun. Like we've had a really good time listening to Cheese and everything else. So what are the other?
Is a good album.
Nice. Okay.
My top songs from the album, which I forget how many songs were actually on this album, but I think it's quite a few. So
it's a lot. Yeah.
Top songs: Cheese, Thunderous, Domino, Sick, Star Lost, Red Lights, and then Wolfgang.
All right.
In order, I would say Cheese, Wolfgang, Domino, Thunderous, Red Lights, Star Lost, Sick.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Sick. No, that's great. That's awesome. That's a ton of songs that get the Tom seal of approval. So I think that might be more songs off of this album that you are at your like top of the tier than you gave for Go Live.
That's true.
So that's pretty impressive.
Go Live only got
great.
5, and then 6th, a 6th later on, which was top.
I think
because I forgot about that one, I guess.
Yeah, I think that Stay has sometimes we do this thing like that of where we listen to a song on
Judge
repeat
me?
until we can't listen to it anymore. Yeah, plenty of people judge you, but no, but like Wolfgang, everybody was streaming it like to such a huge extent at the end of Kingdom, because we wanted Stray Kids to earn points for those streams.
Right.
So I listened to it about 50 million times, as did everybody else. And so now, like, if it comes on, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Like, and like when we watched it tonight,
sure.
I was super into it. Love it. But I never seek it out. I'm never like, you know what? Feels like a Wolfgang moment right now. There's other songs for that, and but I do love it. I love it so much. So yeah. And the version that is on Noeasy is, of course, OT8, because that's the only way to do it.
Yeah,
my dude. Yeah. So exciting, very exciting. So tonight we watched the comeback special for Noeasy. I had repeatedly told myself like maybe we should skip it, but I'm glad we didn't. And it was good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
it was fun to watch with everyone. So
for sure. I think it's wonderful because our Stray Boos, like I love them, but they like to shit on me a lot. So any opportunity I can get to make them cry actual tears is like, that's fine with me.
So rude. It was great. They came out, they were wearing shorts, they were looking good in all their cute little outfits, and they came and talked about the comeback special straight off the top, and then rolled right into The View. so we got to see like the actual stage performance of The View, which I absolutely love. And I have to say, like they did this. They said it was the same, or they said it was the same stage where they filmed Kingdom, and I'm like, oh well, Stray Kids still knows how to use the LEDs, like the screens that are all around, because like they made it feel like summery, and they even had like a layer of water and everything without having a kiddie pool to splash around in. And I thought that was really well done. Like they did such a good job. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
The View didn't make the top of your list, but I get the sense that that's just because like it's not, banger territory.
Right. Yeah. It's not
which is fine. I love The View.
I like
The View right now.
Yeah, I will say I very much did enjoy watching it tonight, like and hearing it.
Yeah.
Good. It was a good. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another chance. But like you said, it is more of like a good song rather than like a banger, And like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, this album has no skips. Obviously, if you're driving and you want to have some, an upbeat mix, then maybe you might skip a song here and there. But other than that, like if I put it on, if I'm working or something and I just want to like have an album, I will listen to it front to back, and it's good all the way through. So love it.
It's interesting.
Love it.
I'm looking at so I just went to the album on Spotify, and the song with the least number of plays, at least on Spotify, is Star Lost, which I find surprising.
Yeah. No, it's criminal. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's infuriating that Star Lost deserves better. It is such a good song.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. It's just so good. Oh, it's so good. It's like personally offensive to me that it doesn't rank higher.
Yeah.
It's Jeanette's favorite. So like, I don't know. It's really good. So we got some behind the scenes stuff after that where they talked about planning for Stay's birthday. And they decided because Stay always will do like cup sleeve events at cafes for the members' birthdays, that they would do like a cup sleeve event at a cafe for Stay. And apparently they got 100 stays. That's what they said at one point. So they had 100 stays that they were gonna, because this is like in the thick of COVID, right? Like this is like in the midst of it. This is 2020. And in August, obviously. And so they decided that they were going to personally, they chose like ideas for decorations and stuff, but they also chose to personally go to the cafe and put up the decorations. It was 2021. You're right. It's 2021.
It's okay. All you have to do is just take you saying that right there and put it on the other end, and then you can.
That's what I'll do. Okay. Yeah. Let's 2021. Perfect. We've done it, and I'll leave all this in. Anyway, so they go to the cafe. They're decorating. Lino's drawing his wrinkly man face. Oh shit! You fucking cat.
Okay.
Jeanette, open the door. Get the cat out.
Anyway, to catch up on chat, what Sarah said, I actually wanted to go back and watch that again because I wanted to see her fucking bark at whoever that was, I don't know, he or she, whoever was taking the order, like was literally scared because she barked it at him.
Okay, sorry about that.
I need to see it again. We're gonna watch it again.
We'll watch it again.
Yeah. It was around the 22-minute mark. I wrote that down. Just
my cat. He's lovely. I love him. But when he like wants something, he's not gonna wait around, right? Because he's a cat. So I have the door closed. He just happened to be in here having a nap, and he was like, "All right, I'm ready to leave." Right? That was like his way of telling me it was to jump up on my computer, jump off my computer onto my keyboard, pause on the keyboard while we're recording, and there's like keyboard shortcuts could have like paused the recording, fucked everything up. Like it was a problem. That's why I was like, fuck. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, he's gone now. Yeah, he's named Oni for a reason. Okay, not just because he looks like an onigiri. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, good. Anyway, where were we? What were we talking about? Steak
Stuff
cafe
and things. Yeah.
Yeah, so Lena was drawing wrinkly man faces, which
What you baked? I've never heard that one before.
Judeumi. I can't even read anyway. I can't read it. I can't. Jeremy. See that's what I always said. Jeremy. But when I read the like actually like because we've talked about this before that like the romanization of Hangul sucks ass. And it still does. I'm just putting it out there because there's a lot more letters that are in there that don't need to be there. And that's because of like someone was just like, yeah, these letters make sense. Fucking whatever. So when I look at the actual word, I'm like, I can't say that. But when I think it in my head, I think Jerumi. So
the Americanization of fucking English words makes no sense either. So, I mean,
says you.
Says a lot of people.
Hey, Jeremy. So Lena was drawing Jeremy everywhere. Bugchun was drawing his little worm that people say is a dinosaur, but I'm like, that's a fucking worm, man. Like or a snake. I don't know. It's got eyes, so can't be a worm. But people say it's a dinosaur, and I'm like, doesn't have legs or arms. Yeah, I like it. It's cute. But yeah, so they were like drawing cute things and, you know, putting up, and they wrote like notes and they put like, you know, they took Polaroids of themselves. They put up a bunch of unreleased photos from Kingdom and all these other places. So it was really great. I thought it was cool. And then we got to see Stay then later come in. Oh, and they made like crazy names for drinks based off of everybody's names, which, The only one that matters, and I think you were talking about this when I came back, was Sungmin's, because with his you had to bark at the end, and do a little 1-1, and
then some girl like literally barked, like aggressively.
Aggressive. It was aggressive. Don't worry, I will cut it out and I will play it for us. It was awesome. No, I love it. I love it because this is like, you know, we barked so much in text, and now we're actually getting to see what Stay sounds like barking. Yeah, she committed to the bit, so I'm happy with it. Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah, so that was good. While they were there, they recorded lots of messages to make Stray Kids cry in the next performance. So that was nice of them.
Right.
You know, they do that. People do that. Yeah. The 81st person to order also got a special little prize with a Polaroid and a bunch of macrons.
81st.
Yeah, because August 1st is Stay's birthday.
Yeah.
8-1. Yeah, one lucky Stay.
It's just
crazy, and also
that many people went through.
We gotta point out that it's kind of bullshit that we live in America and we don't get cup sleeve events every weekend, because like that'd be really nice. I'd like a cup sleeve event. And when the concert was gonna happen in Fort Worth, there was one organized, and so Jeanette and I were considering going just to show up, see what it's like, you know, whatever. But sometimes I'll see somebody post and be like, "Oh, I went to this Stray Kids cup sleeve event," and they're like in LA or whatever, and I'm just like, "There's like cafes, like why aren't we having cup sleeve events around here? Like, come on, there's like 3 K-pop stores in Austin, so like nobody if it's popular enough to support 3 stores." come on. Like, let's have a cup sleeve event.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's like it's really frustrating. Yeah, I'd like to have fan signs and you know, why not just have fan meets while we're at it, you know? Stray Kids come and just be at a cafe and we'll wave to them through glass or whatever, you know? I'd do that. They're too big for that now. I feel like they are. They actually like did an event. Was that earlier today that I saw the videos from that? They did an event that was like a fan meet, and they literally were like out on the street in like a courtyard, and they had to have everyone like fenced off. It was huge. Yeah, I mean, it was so huge. Yeah, so that's just, yeah, not gonna just meet them in a coffee shop unless you just happen upon them. So yeah,
that'd be nice.
Oh well, yeah, that'd be cool. And I'd finally be able to ask Bangchan. I'm like, hey, have you listened to my podcast? You know, it's fine if he hasn't, but acknowledge me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Notice me, senpai.
Well, look, we've been doing this longer than other people he has mentioned on Chan's Room. So I'm just saying, like, come on, say something. I say this, right? I say like, hey, come on, Bangchan, say something about that there's a Stray Kids podcast. But then I'm also like, please don't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because we're not on YouTube. It just seems silly to me because we don't do video. So why would we need to be on YouTube? It's like people don't understand what a podcast is. Like literally somebody like commented today on the first TikTok, the TikTok of our first episode, and was like, "Oh, how do I watch the full version?" And I was like, "What do you mean watch the full version?"
Well, I think it's because a lot of really big podcasts these days also have a video element to them, even though it's literally just a camera on the fucking person talking. There's no difference except you can see their face.
Yeah, I guess so.
If we need to do that, I mean, I guess we can. I'll turn on my camera, but like then I have to actually prepare for these sessions instead of just like sitting here in my robe with like messed up hair, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
It's an audio format. I don't know. It just seems weird.
Then there'll be even fewer. Yeah.
I don't know. But it's also, I don't know. It's just, I'll think about it. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll think about it. I would have to
think about it.
I feel like I would have to redo so much stuff if we did that, but it's possible. I don't know. I'll think about it regardless.
Yeah.
But Stray Kids, also came back from showing the cafe, and they performed Grow Up for us, and everyone who was watching started crying. I think that there's just a lot of emotion behind that song because we all remember it from the concert or the concert Blu-ray when they performed in Seoul for the District 9 Unlocked tour, where they were just having a hard time. Like, they were really going through it. They had to change all of their choreo, all of their songs. They had to change the line distribution, and they had like 3 weeks to do it in, and managed to get through it all. And then when and this is at the concert, when the messages from Stay came up during Grow Up, like, everybody cried. And there's I literally have a picture up on my wall that came from my Blu-ray for the concert that has them all crying on the floor.
Yeah.
So, we all remember that. And so when you're just hearing Grow Up, like, that's what I think about, right? Because that was like the song that they did when they did like the Stay featuring stuff and showed the messages from Stay and stuff. So, yeah, so it happens again, but like the way it happened here was like crazy because they were in the middle of the song and they just like cut it out. And I'm like, I know that this is rehearsed, right? Like, they know what's coming, right? They must. But I don't know. It still feels really earnest when their reactions come, because they're seeing, it's not just like a lot of times in the concert, right? It was just written messages, But for this, they actually got to see video of the stays who were at the cafe, sending them a message, supporting them, and a lot of them were saying things that I think matter the most to them, because they're performers, and we've talked about this a lot. They're performers that because of COVID can't perform in front of crowds, which is like what they do,
right?
And being away from being able to stay for that long, I think really built up a lot of exactly. It really built up. It took a toll, and so it's the waterworks started coming out. We got Felix when they when they resumed singing, and he's like, yeah, and he's like crying, like his eyes are super swollen. It was really, I thought that was funny. And then Hans started crying, and then we immediately get Lino pointing and laughing at him, which was great. I love that. That's like one of my favorite things from this whole thing.
So kind.
Yeah, so kind. And then, of course, towards the end of the performance of everybody crying and stuff, maybe this is after they do their little sign-offs, but I just love, there's one stay who was just like, Lino! and startled him.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I love it. It's so good. Yeah, that's great. So they went through, they were talking about how they feel about missing stay, not being in front of stay, and when IN started to talk about like how they're performers and they're up on stage and they haven't been able to see stay for so long, and he just like can't get the words out and starts really legitimately crying pretty hard, and everybody kind of circles around him to try and like pump him back up and be like, it's okay, like it's gonna be all right. Also, I will mention, I think Bangchan touched him on his shoulders and was like, oh, you're getting big. So I'm gonna go and find that, but it's pretty funny. Yeah, it's great. Love that. Yeah, it's good. I like it. Picasso. Yeah, so they had a good time, They grew up, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they growed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and there was one international stay. I can't forget the international stay who basically represented all of us. I think she did pretty good.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Not too bad. Yeah, I feel like it would have been easy to be cringe in that moment.
Oh,
but,
for sure.
Yeah, but she wasn't, so I'll take it. I'll take it.
Whoever that was. Good job.
Good job, you. If you hear this, then thumbs up from us.
Yeah, and since you got an opportunity to, actually talk to them, maybe you should mention our podcast until.
She didn't. She was just at the cafe. They weren't there.
They still heard her message. Okay.
Okay, right. Yeah. So we'll go back in time.
Yeah.
And then we'll tell her to do that.
Look,
sounds great.
Maybe she's just a really important stay, and that's why she got the opportunity to be there. So she'll have another opportunity to do it again. So
Yeah. Well, you know what? Our podcast existed when this happened.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that?
Rude.
Yeah, she could have done it. Okay. Always be promoting.
How many listeners do we have at this time? Like 3.
It was just Fred. It was just Paige.
It was just Paige.
Yeah. It was just you, me, Jeanette, and Paige.
And everyone else we forced to listen to it.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It was just us. Oh yeah, it was good. We had fun then.
Mm-hmm. we still do, but we used to.
We still do, but we used to do.
Honestly, that's really what it was. Yeah, I was telling. I don't know. Me and some people at work were having a conversation about like social media and how like I am not a social media person at all.
Right.
And I feel like if you have a personal like strong social media presence, it's either like fake or it's like replacing something that you don't have in real life. Like strong social media presence, I feel like, is not a good thing unless it's for like for a brand, then it makes sense. And I use like our podcast as an example where like my social media presence is almost nothing,
right.
But and a lot of that has to do with because I don't give a shit about it, like I don't need to tell people like, oh, I fucking ate at Starbucks today. No one cares. But for the podcast, it makes sense for us to have a strong social media presence because it introduces us to a lot of people that would otherwise not hear it. And TikTok was huge in that. I feel like our numbers shot up
for
insane amounts after we started posting on TikTok.
That's true. And I think, the thing that I like about TikTok, I mean, I've talked a lot about what I don't like about TikTok, but the thing I do like about TikTok is that it does have a very precise algorithm. And when it's working, they send you videos of stuff that like you would legitimately be interested in.
Right.
So, I feel like so much with any other social media platform, they just do a bad job because what they're doing is wanting to push stuff to sell you things.
Yeah.
And that's not, I mean, that does happen on TikTok because they literally have ads, but you can just swipe past them.
Right.
Although there's some creators that just do like viral ads, which I hate. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But it is nice to like be able to find, because like I find even before we really were posting a lot of our clips in earnest on TikTok, I was just following people on TikTok just to like see what Stay TikTok was like. Because I was on Stay Twitter and there are some really cool folks that we've met from Twitter, but I just feel like they don't do a good enough job like getting you out there. Like they want you to do all the legwork,
Yeah.
But
honestly, even Spotify isn't very good at it. Like, not that Spotify is a social media platform, but just that the only like I'll open up my homepage on Spotify and it does a very bad job of telling me when like new things that I follow, like our podcast, have like come out with stuff. It'll give me the alert on my phone. It'll be like, hey, new episode available. But for me to find it, I have to like put in work. Like I've got to fucking search for it, or I got to go in and like click on it. It should be on my homepage. It should be like, there's a new episode right here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It sucks.
Yeah, well, it's all right. I mean, there's just it's fun. We've had fun doing it. So whatever works, whatever gets us the best state community around, I'll take it. You know? It's good. And I don't want to talk about why I have such a bad presence on social media because I want to make everyone sad.
Oh.
So, do I have to tell you now?
No, but I would.
Okay, good. All right.
I mean, you don't have to, but I would like to point out that your Facebook profile picture has been the same the entire time I've known you.
Yes.
So if that's any indication as to how strong Phil's social media presence is.
Yeah, I haven't gone through with actually deleting my Facebook, but other than approving 3 posts in the last like 5 years, I haven't done anything. I approved a post when Logan was born. I approved a post to show on my page when we got married. These are posts that Jeanette made. And then when Michelle was born. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I won't post anything else because like there's just no point in it. I just get annoyed. I don't like Facebook, so why would I be on there? Anyway.
Right.
But I also can't delete it yet because like I keep telling myself like, oh, I need to go on there and like because I'm sure I have like really old photos that I would want to keep and I wouldn't want to just lose those. Not that I'm looking at them right now, but like like it could be handy. My kids might want to see what I looked like when I was in college or whatever. So maybe. But I don't know. Am I ever gonna do that? I don't know. I don't know.
I would immediately delete my Facebook account. And like I would save all the pictures that I have off of it, and I would delete it, except for the fact that Facebook is like the unofficial government sponsored chat messaging system because that's what everyone fucking uses, and it's the only thing that actually works on our network. Like I can't even go. Like I wish I could go to Discord. I keep telling people, I'm like, let's fucking use Discord. Discord is so much better.
Yeah, for real.
But I but it's just like everyone has a Facebook, so it just makes it so much easier to like talk to people.
The military can't afford nitro.
Yeah, the military can't afford nitro, and they can't. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So I have to have Facebook in order to stay in touch with people at work.
Right. Yeah, well, that makes sense.
And be in the group chat and all that.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
But you still don't, take pictures of your dinner and upload it there. So
I did take a picture of my dinner one time because it was my Christmas dinner that was provided me on the ship, and it was it was like a half frozen chicken patty with some peas and potato wedges. I was like, this is fucking sad. Like this is
oh no,
so shitty. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, so Stray Kids, they said goodbye. They said their goodbyes after Grow Up, and then sent us on a journey backwards in time to tell us about the things that led up to the comeback, which we have experienced all of basically. And then we got to see the Thunderous stage. What did you think of the actual performance there?
I mean, okay, let's just get it all out of the way right now. I liked every performance tonight. They were all They were all wonderful. And I'd watch them again.
And we will.
Yeah. Well, we're at least going to go back to like the 20-ish minute mark on that video, so we can hear a girl bark.
Yeah, I want to hear that, and I want to hear that girl go, Lino! Because that's great. Love that.
The ending fairy was long. Yeah, it was they held that for a long time. I guess so that the camera could focus on everyone, but you could just show us a couple and move on. We don't need to see it.
I love Sungmin's. He made like a little hand puppet with his ending fairy. I thought that was cute. Usually you start to see that happen after the first performance in a comeback, but he went for it and I appreciate it. I thought it was really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good. Love it. Love it. Love it. There was one more thing that I wanted you to see because during comeback, and we'll be able to watch it. I'm just going to tell somebody to pull it up. During comeback, Stray Kids, or specifically Felix, posted a very short video that went super mega viral beyond stay. And I think it's time for you to see it. So can somebody download the TikTok video and just put it in our chat right here so we can watch it?
Okay.
That way we don't have to actually go to TikTok to see it and just watch the video.
It would take too long. Is this it?
Here we go. That's it.
Okay.
That's on YouTube. That's fine. We can do that. Let's click it. I don't think this is the video.
It's just him doing a little dance. But you get to see some Felix butt, so that's
Oh, there it is.
I'm not complaining.
But yeah, you're right. Okay, it's just Felix throwing it back, right? How many views does that have on TikTok? Can somebody tell me how many views does that have right now? 2 million. How about that? 2 million views. And it got 2 million views on YouTube? Jesus. All right, I'm going to pull it up on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Cuz of course that's where it went viral, okay? Tiki-taki. Search. Let's see. There's Stray Kids. I'm scrolling. This is riveting audio content. Gotta scroll past all the new stuff. Give me the old stuff. Give me Felix throwing it back. Older. Must go older. Oh, somebody beat me to it. Wait.
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 Which one is it?
I don't know. I don't know which one.
Is it 81 or 13 or 91? Oh, likes. 13 million likes, 91 million views.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 91 million. Wow. God, that blows me away. 91 million views, 13,000 likes. How is it 13 million likes? Yeah, that's 13.2 million likes. Yeah. Yeah, that's incredible.
For that ass, yeah.
Yeah, and I'd like to point out that it also has 1 million people who saved it as their favorite video. I'm just going to put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, I'm going to save it too. Why not? I'm just going to
Good Lord.
Repost that. All right, good. So anyway, yeah, so that happened at this time too. And that kind of brings us to some details. I want to tell you some details about Stray Kids and this comeback, because we haven't really talked about like how we performed comeback wise. We know, okay, the first music show win that Stray Kids ever had was with Miro, right? In 2019. And then our second win was with Levanter in December of 2019. And then Go Live did not get any music show wins, which is a travesty. But when we went and promoted Backdoor, we won 2 music show wins. And I should tell you that there's like a music show, there's like 6 of them, or 7 of them, that I'm aware of like the weekly shows that feature like new music and stuff, that have competitions, and like they use different types of measurements for how to determine who the winner is. Some of them go off just what the streaming, the sales, all of that stuff. Which is great. We do well at that. Some of them separate international streaming and streaming in Korea, and then they weight the Korean streaming higher than anything else. And sometimes K-Stay lets us down. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
But for Thunderous, we won 6 music shows, which is a big fucking jump, okay?
Yeah.
It was, we went from 1 and then 2 a while later, and then Thunderous with Noeasy, we won 6 music shows, which is incredible. I mean, like, that is huge growth.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up. I want to see what the sales were for In Life. First week sales. Okay, all right. In the first week of its release, In Life sold 233,000 copies. Okay? The next album, which is this one, Noeasy, in its first week, sold 1.1 million copies.
That's a big jump.
Making Stray Kids for the first time million-selling artists.
What is
look for the right word there.
There's a word for it. It's like there's different like levels of record sales, right? Like gold, platinum, all that shit, you know?
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, okay, so they were million sellers. They sold over 1 million. But Stray Kids at this point does not have they didn't have a distributor in the US, an official US label. Therefore, they cannot be on the actual Billboard charts in the US. So what would they have been ranked here? I don't know. But they sold 1 million copies. So in the first week. So yeah. I will take it.
Yeah.
And that is just it's cool because it's like we achieved our goal, right? Because if it's 200,000 before Kingdom, the exposure of Kingdom and winning Kingdom, and we jumped to over 1 million in sales.
Right.
And I think that that Stray Kids would have got to this point on their own because their growth had been happening that way. And sometimes growth in this way is exponential, right? But it's just one of those things where you just go, like, would it have happened this fast if we hadn't won Kingdom? Probably not. But maybe, I don't know. The comeback is really good. It's really hard to say for sure. Like you know what I mean? Like, would they have had this kind of growth if we lost, but just participated on Kingdom? Maybe, probably.
Yeah. At least some, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it was cool, and I love. I didn't pull anything up about it, but at the time when the comeback happened, Ryan Reynolds and Maximum Effort and stuff were like tweeting stuff, like subtweeting, replying to Bangchan and the official Stray Kids. Mm-hmm. It was great. So that like Ryan Reynolds continues to be a stay to this day. I know we talked about Welcome to Wrexham, which, by the way, I did finish watching. It was excellent. If anyone has any, oh yeah, that's true. I should say that we talked about how they kind of went back and forth, Ryan Reynolds and Bangchan, but they actually got together and during the press tour for Free Guy, Bangchan got to interview Ryan Reynolds, and it's actually a really great interview because you get a lot of like Ryan Reynolds like doesn't want to talk about the movie, he wants to talk more about Stray Kids.
Oh yeah,
and I love it. It's great.
Nice.
It's really good. Yeah, no, it's really great. We should watch it. But yeah, it's fun. Yeah. So anyway, so Stray Kids everywhere, all around the world. Stray Kids, world domination. We are totally doing it. So I'm so happy. You know, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Free Guy also good movie. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. Hey, did you watch Free Guy?
Not. I've seen enough of it. Yeah, I didn't. I never got a chance to like sit down and watch it all the way through. But like,
I've seen enough.
No, like I've seen enough of like everything that happened to like get it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I like it. I feel like there was a little bit of naysaying from the quote unquote gamers, but it's it's like a,
who gives a shit?
sort of like an action rom-com in that way. Like it's
Yeah.
more funny than it is like an action movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that people may have been confused and thought it was that other one, Ready Player One or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but even still, like Ready Player One, I feel like wasn't a bad movie. It's not the book, but it's not a bad movie.
It's certainly watchable. Yeah, I don't have any problem with it. It's good. I mean, like I liked the movie. I liked Welcome to Wrexham. I mean, I like Ryan Reynolds because of course I do. This has been it's Ryan Reynolds' birthday is happening right now or just happened. As we're recording this, and there were a bunch of stays who like posted on Twitter and like made these like really cool elaborate like thank you for being a stay, happy birthday Ryan stuff, and like tweeted to all of his stuff because stays support stays. Like it was really sweet. And also everyone is like, yeah, thanks for supporting Stray Kids. Put them in Deadpool 3. Put them in Deadpool 3 or we riot. Fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it. No, it's really it's fun. It's, I don't know. I love all of that banter between them. So we'll probably see more of that as time goes on. But now is the time when we talk about what we're doing next week. Because like you might think, oh yeah, we just did all this comeback stuff. What are we gonna do now? We had all of Kingdom Week. Next week we return to Skiz Code with episodes 8 and 9.
Okay.
And then we're also going to be watching. We're going to catch up on some other projects that Stray Kids had done in the middle there. So yeah, it's going to be good. There's a video from a YouTube channel in there. There is a Japanese comeback, which has my #1 Stray Kids song.
Okay.
There is a collaboration with a Taiwanese rapper.
Okay.
There is an OST for a K-drama. And then it's gonna be good.
Oh.
So it's gonna be good. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Yeah. Happy birthday, Lino. Is it Lino's birthday? Happy birthday,
How do you
Lino.
not know that? Yes, of course it's Lino's birthday.
Sorry.
On the 25th. Everyone knows this.
Are you sure it's not the 21st?
I don't know.
Anybody? Changbean? He did say 21st, right? Am I crazy? 23rd. You said 23rd. All right. Well, anyway, you'll get there. Tom, someday, we're talking about this right now, but someday on down the line, we're going to watch something and you're going to be like, I remember this.
Oh, okay.
I believe that Skiz Code 7 and 8 is the Halloween special. So that's going to be fun. I love that one.
Yeah.
Skiz Code 7. I'm just going to double check myself here.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Well, episode 8 is anyway. We're going to have fun. It's going to be fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And it's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll fuck around and
Find out.
Listen to Stray Kids. Oh yeah.
Do you want to maybe perhaps record at some point during the week?
Sure.
Wait, hold on. Let me check my calendar.
Check your calendar. Do it live while we're recording.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. It can't be Wednesday.
No, it can't be Wednesday.
But maybe Thursday or Friday. Should we record Friday and Saturday?
I would. Yeah. We can do that.
I think we
I'm
should.
cut into my Trails in the Sky time, but I think I can make do.
What? How else do you refer to that game?
Nah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Did you listen to episode 69 yet, by the way?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should do that all together.
Okay.
When we're done here too, because it's pretty short.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, sure, yeah. We'll listen to it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you want to follow us and listen to all of our great content, you can and join our Discord server. You can go to makeastay.com and join us. Yeah, it's good.
Hell
I don't know
yeah.
where my energy is whack today.
It's a lot different from was it the last episode that we released or the one before that where you were like
yeah where I was like fucking shit fuck yeah
my name's
totally.
Phil and you're fucking listening to this shit.
I know, sorry. All right, well, bye-bye everybody, bye-bye.